Hola, beautiful people. It's me again, the very humble Messirik, and I am welcoming you to 31Block of Still, my folks. Hey! So today, I am here with a very important somebody. You don't need to ask me who, and I don't need to tell you who, because I'll not lie to you. I don't really know who Sha. He just appeared from somewhere. Fresh, clean, and please introduce yourself to us.
Hi, so my name is Gabriel Chinechamonekochi, but on social media I go by the name Premium Husband Material. So you can check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And thank you, Pastor Mavic. It's an honor. Thanks so much.
You see, I want to tell people one thing. I don't know why he keeps changing my name, but I'm not going to change it for him. For now, let's just go on with what we have here today. Last week, we had a very important episode. And that episode, it's something that had a little spice of controversy. Things I thought I would outgrow. But then, today, we are not going to outgrow this part where they say, if you sleep, you wake up single. And now, I have one question for you, my honorable guests. You look like Senator Novex if I call you honorable. Just accept that. Husband material.
It's okay.
So I have one question for you today. Are you single?
For 4 years, yeah.
Oh wow. So this question, this our topic, it go get a lot of things, some things that we go know, go find out. So to begin this, I'll tell you one thing. Being a single human being at the age of 31 and living with my parents, it has not been easy. And sometimes my friends used to tell me that it's because you're still in your parents' house, that's why you're still single. I don't know if it's true, but anyway, that's just me. So in your opinion, what would you say about people like us still living with our parents and are still single? Do you think we have, being with our parents has a whole lot to do with it, or it's just circumstances?
Well, I don't feel it has anything to do with being with your parents, because there are people who got married from their parents' house.
True.
I literally know somebody that stayed in a parent's house. I think at the age of 35, she got married and she located with her husband.
Wow.
There are women who have that mindset.
Yeah.
Then there are people who are never living with their parents, but they are still single. Now, some you can relate them to, the independent, in quotes, independent people who they feel like, okay, all about husband. I'm not trying to say even people that stay in their parents are people who are that ambitious.
Yeah.
You understand? But I just try to give you the different classes.
Yeah.
So, but staying in your parents' house doesn't have anything to do with you being single. It's a choice.
Okay.
You understand? And unfortunately, I don't want to go faster than my shadow. Or faster than our discussion rather.
Okay.
We know that right about now, this era is like relationship. Relationship is as a relationship is not what it is like before. Relationship is not, as in being a relationship now, like it's like the question we ask yourself, are you safe? Because there are a lot of manipulative people out there.
I see where you're coming from.
I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah, I see.
There are a lot of manipulative people out there. So the point is, for your question, being in your parents' house don't have anything to do with being single. And really it's just a choice.
Wow. Okay. So if it is just my choice, now I feel like you're throwing like serious bullets at me. I am not going to complain. Well, because if I complain, I know you have a lot to fire me with against. Let me just accept it for now and say, okay, it's my choice. Okay. You know, there are some people that living with your parents has given them this safe space. They have it has the security, like you feel like you have everything you need. Even though there are the bad days, you definitely have bad days. But there are these people like we now, grown to this age, we feel like we have this security and we have our people, we have our thing, we have like, sometimes it feels like when you go out, there are times when you cannot even relate with people because somehow the next thing you're thinking is your sibling or your family, you're home, your mind is always going back home because there's like this safety net you're always going to land on if you're at home. When you say it's a choice to be single, sometimes I don't know if it's family that manipulates your mind into feeling like it's your choice.
So I feel it's a mindset thing. Yeah, it is. This is what the whole matter.
Okay.
This is the fact.
Okay.
It's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
Because what about those girls that, do you know there are girls that are literally to hook up and they're still with their parents?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. You got me there. Okay. Yeah.
So how did they do it? I just give you an example of somebody who literally got married from her dad's house, 35. You understand? So was she not going out with the guy? Was she not going to go have fun? Was she not going to go and do sleepover? You understand? It's in mindset thing. Now, if I left my father's house, I'm just going to give you a bit of an escapades.
Okay.
You understand?
I'm interested.
I used to be this kind of person that anytime I used to have few guests, because I was sitting in my dad's house, I gotta let them out. And I'm sorry, I'm exposing the guys. Understand? We do it. Yo.
Okay.
So now the point is, I'm trying to say that if somebody is really out there looking for a serious relationship, you understand? And especially when you're in that petty, when your parents have the expectation that, oh, you should be married by now. You understand? I feel like, or else, because do you know that? I know somebody that he told me that his sister, I think she was a banker. She still stays in the dad's house. He himself is still staying in the dad's house. His dad literally beat them at the age of 30 something. Yeah. The father said, you're in my house. Now, why am I saying this?
Okay.
Sorry for diverting.
No, it's
why am I saying this?
Yeah.
I'm saying this because, do you know, now there are some parents that, they'll be like, we're at 35. If you don't come back to this house by 7, we're going to have a problem.
Curfew.
You understand?
Yeah.
That curfew thing. You understand? Now, those things can be a factor. That at the end of the day, it's the same parents that will still come to me and start saying, oh, you never married, you don't know green husband, no come out from the house. You understand? But why I say it's a choice is because if you determine on by yourself that, oh, I'm an adult, I'm a guy, I need to go out there, I need to be out there. I don't know if you get my point. I feel like you would make progress than complaining, because at the end of the day, everything in life is a choice.
True.
We have the power over our choices. Just like somebody says, a wise man said, you should always learn to accept the reality that there are bad days, and you should never let the bad days have effect on you. So what I'm just trying to just say is that whatever you feel is an hindrance, you understand, or you feel like, oh, this thing cannot make me to have a result or whatever, you understand. Don't let it limit you. I don't know if you get my point. I might not be probably putting what I'd say right in the correct perspective, but I think I'm trying to make a point here. So.
Actually, it makes a lot of sense. And you know, this it makes me want to ask this question, like, why it is a mindset? You know, there are these times when family members, even when it's not your parents or your siblings, there are relatives, aunties, uncles, and for Christians, church members that would constantly want to burden you with, sometimes they don't even ask it directly. They're like, see, this your friend got married last week, this your cousin got married last month, they keep reminding you that someone is getting married, but they don't tell you when are you getting married.
The issue is by getting married.
Exactly.
Somebody, I was
Exactly.
I told you I came from London.
Yeah.
Somebody said something, is married an achievement. Bro, sorry for saying, bro, just on this platform.
Oh, please.
Get.
Yeah.
For a love of God, a lot of people are getting into wrong marriages these days.
Thank you.
Because the same people that are putting you under stress, if you enter marriage, they'll be saying, go give you wahala. Don't think they go do. They'll come and say, okay, let me just counsel you, let's pray. Let's pray this thing. Then you go back, they overcome the
same house.
I bet the things.
Go back to the same house.
Sometimes I know that, yes, there's like, they keep saying no time. You understand? You know, there are 3 seasons in a man's life.
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, night. Now, the morning season is time for discovery, afternoon, time for preparation, night, time for resting. Now, the point is, why did I use this illustration?
Yeah.
This is the time where you're supposed to be preparing and trying to settle down. You get?
Yeah.
But we can't afford to make mistakes. Do you want to be that kind of person that you enter one marriage, you don't work out, you jump an hour? What is the same people that are putting pressure on you? Now come and start saying, you self, you be like, now you be the problem. Or they'll come and start labeling it as a spiritual something.
Yeah.
Guys, see, we pray to get it right. But remember what I said when we started this discussion?
Yeah.
Out there are a lot of manipulative people.
True.
I said I've been saying for 4 years, people think it's a lie. Bro, there are a lot of manipulative people. Everybody has an agenda.
Yeah, true.
It's just that you just put to me the person that has the right agenda. You understand? And sometimes is it like it's not possible? I'm not that negative person. But sometimes when you keep meeting terrible people out there, it keeps... See, people don't change because they want to change. Experience change
people.
You know, especially bad experience. Unfortunately, there are people that jump from one bad experience to another
bad one and keep going
change.
Bad to bad.
They change. It takes somebody that has to come and want to help. I keep telling people something that, see, the same man that break you takes another man to come and repair you.
Yeah.
You get it? You understand? So there are a lot of people that might have broken you, made you feel. It takes the one right man to come and that man needs to be patient to build. When I was coming, the boat I was entering, we were talking about something. He said there are two types of women. You understand? Or there are two types of people. Okay, no, let me use women. He said that there are the women who somebody has taken his time to build them, and there are the women who they are already built and somebody come and steal them. So which one do you think you follow? Does that make sense?
A lot of sense, actually. A lot of sense. And you know, the funny thing is, there is a psychological imbalance that this thing creates in a lot of people. Now, I'll talk about women. There's this psychological imbalance in women in which, first thing, they start telling you how, by biology, that you do not have a lot of time. Once you clock 25, you're already hearing that. In fact, whether they don't tell you, you already have that bell ringing in your head, because by societal norms, you should be settled, you should be married, at least have 1 or 2 kids already. And then you turn 30. And then you're 31. And you can see yourself getting close to that age where they'll tell you that you cannot have children anymore. But then a question you asked, and you said, is marriage the final achievement in a woman's life? I will never agree that marriage is the final achievement. And the reason is this. Personally, I have a whole lot of things in my life I want to achieve. Marriage is on the list, but it is not the first thing on that list. But then when I open my mouth to say this thing, I have a lot of people telling me, you're going to end up single in your life, you don't know. They'll be telling me that I'll end up single because I am not taking marriage seriously. But what about the other aspects of my life? I'll be honest with you that growing up, I have known me, myself, and other ladies. You see this thing called financial literacy. It has never been a thing that has been a focus for female children, for the female folks. They don't focus on giving the females financial literacy. What they tell you is home training. When you go to your husband's house, cooking. When you go to your husband's house, taking care of children. But the period before you go to your husband's house, what becomes of you? Do you spend your whole life in the kitchen cooking? Do you spend your whole life cleaning the house? You don't. But then there is that huge divide that when a woman decides, okay, I want to be independent, I want to build myself, it causes a problem. Because sometimes it starts to draw you from that point of wanting to be so intimate with another person, and then marriage starts flying from 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, you're still not married. And then your family members, your church members, just like you said, they start talking about how it's a spiritual problem. They start talking about how some modern day parents will tell you it's a mental problem. They say you have a mental health issue. If they move from that spiritual aspect of you have spiritual husband, they say it's a mental health issue. Straight up, they say it's a mental health issue.
Can I come here?
Yes, please.
Number one, I feel our parents need to apologize to us for a lot of wrong mindset they planted in us, and a lot of wrong foundation. Example, if you go to school, you come out to good result, you become useful,
and you get a job.
Is that what's happening outside there? How many people are roaming outside there with jobs, but nothing to show for it? Like, what sort of bullshit was that? Then this one now, they said, a woman, your work is devil. Sorry, I don't say this one. They no come find you from my house. But you know, like, a lot of house people are still practicing this thing, where they don't feel like that people should go to school. Yeah, you understand? Just become a housewife.
Yeah.
These are part of the things that we grow up with. A lot of wrong narratives were planted in our mind. But now, we are coming of age, we are seeing that, all the BS they gave us is not what it is right now.
True.
It's not taking a lot for some people to come out from it. Mind you, there are still parents that are even still in this era that still believe all this mindset of,
yeah,
go to school, come out of first class, you will not become somebody.
Yeah.
Is it true? How many times is it working?
It's not true.
Then this one line you said about a woman is supposed to be in the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
Now let me address something, and I'll try and see if I can come back to it.
Okay.
You see this thing they said, woman don't have time. There's menopause and all those stuff you get. I understand. But at the end of the day, the question is it about getting married or about getting married right? There are a lot of women that are rushing to marry right and they are getting it.
Yeah.
Bro, I have a question. How are people getting married every Saturday with everybody that's outside here? Can I just tell you something? Because if I the person where you see him, there's a girl that came to my house.
Yeah.
This girl is dating 2 people. She was talking to me about it. You understand? And you know, I smashed the girl that same night. And this is somebody's serious girlfriend outside there.
Wow.
That's basically the girl now. The boy, I'm sure that he might be in his workplace. He might be giving her message and probably she doesn't know she's a better than her.
Sending plenty
and let's not forget, this same girl, she showed me everything. She showed me her serious boyfriend, the places they went to, the alternative, you understand, places they went to, how the guy took her out and everything, and she was in my house. And that same night, I had the good taste of the girl. And she's going back to her. Bro, is that the kind of people?
Boyfriend.
Is that the kind of people that we are getting married to? When I was in school, the day I was in school, there was a girl that was getting married. A night before she was getting married, she had to beg my roommate that my roommate should come and give her one last round because she said that this is her last day of being single. How on earth do we?
Oh no!
How on earth do we wake up with that reality and this is what you're?
Wow.
There's something I said. I told you something that little people have agenda. You understand?
Yes.
Sorry for directing because you know we're still talking about this. What you said.
Yes.
You understand? Now, I told you earlier on that a lot of people have agenda.
Yeah.
And the question is, like, surely I want to use ladies. Okay, I will try and use ladies and guys.
Please.
Now, for ladies, nowadays it's like most ladies are more of transactional in a relationship than the actual relationship. If nothing is there to offer, bro, you're wasting your time. You understand? That is it. A lot of them. I can't say all of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And you know, people will keep saying, you said most. That means there are still few. Where are the few? It's like the few now and I will join the lot. Like
You
understand? Then we now have the people who has the agenda of probably, even if it's not money, probably there's something they're looking for. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, they now say, okay, men. Do you know I heard about a story about a man that this man tried everything possible. Right? He was trying to get a girl. He tried everything possible to get this girl. He masked himself. He had to start pleasing her. The girls, all churchy girls, so was a virgin and all those shit.
Yeah.
You understand? He followed this girl. He married her because he was looking for one thing. The night he got married to her and he had his way, he told her that I'm done.
Oh my
This is all I came for. And he left the girl. Bro, how do you expect that kind of girl now after she goes through that experience to now wake up and want to trust another man? Things are happening there.
Things are happening.
Like, I keep asking myself, how do people get married every Saturday? How many times I'm against it?
Yeah.
But we keep seeing nonsense people every time. You can't come and say, oh bro, it's only you. That's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, even some people that are even getting married,
you know them.
it's not for you know them now. Some of them, they don't even know that you're going into.
Yeah.
There are men that even marry ladies because there's something in school that someone people used to say, they're like, some men marry girls because of trophy. Oh, the girl is so fine. There's something when you carry a very fine girl out.
Yeah.
There's something when you carry a very rich man that is out.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know if you get my point.
I get your point. It was for social status. Yeah.
Thank you. All these are factors that are playing out. This goes out now. So people like, bro, you're just talking nonsense. That this for only you. But they will know this is the truth. It might not be what's happening to you, but it's happening to someone else.
It is.
So let's clap for those people that have gotten it right in getting married.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Mind you, there are a lot of people that are going to, because it's a typical Nigerian is manipulative.
True.
A typical Nigerian wants something. You dare see her say that, oh, I'm getting married.
You know a funny thing, but like I know a lot of people, like friends even or acquaintances, that after they get married, ladies now, after they get married, next 3 months, you don't see them online, physically, anywhere. You don't see them. It's like they disappear.
Boom.
It's like, I know a lot of times people, because of what our parents have told us times before now, what people would say is they have this belief that marriage has this magical portal that once you cross, everything will change.
That's what let's talk to that's for our Christian brothers and sisters.
I really don't understand how they have that mindset.
I think that this is thing that they be like, as a man, when you get married, everything will fall in place for you.
How you want to it's like marriage itself now one portal. Let me say, if they just say you are married, you will just cross some everything will just change.
Everything will just get right. The thing that marriage is warfare.
God, it is.
Marriage is warfare. Like marriage is a full-time job. If you're not ready for it, just stay your ass in your single lane. You understand?
And you know one crazy thing is, so a lot of people before they get married, they don't live together. There's this series I'm seeing, The Rookie, and there's this detective that she's dating this lawyer, right? And the guy he moved in to stay with her. And after a couple of days, the guy woke up and was like, why is the house looking like this? Like everything is everywhere.
Sorry. So I was talking to my neighbor some days back. I told her because they are like young couples. I told her I said, how I take up? Say every day you wake up the city so see herself. Say in America tire. Me I feel wake up one day say come my office I see every day. You know how to travel. You understand? As in I feel like marriage is a lot because like the guy that bought me here, we were talking a lot about marriage, the current day relationship, what is happening, and he said something. He said that marriage is a full-time job. Do you know why? Because it's a full-time job because you should be ready to collect all the excesses, the problem, the happy times, the good times,
bad
times. That is marriage. If you're not ready to go through all that, then don't marry. Because if you really want to get married, then you should be ready to take everything. When I mean everything completely. Do you know it is not even easy to manage yourself as a human being?
Actually.
Then come and start managing people. You manage their character, you manage their mood swing, you manage their good days, their bad days, you manage their off and on. It's like everything I'm saying now is just all about nothing, emotion or whatever.
Yeah.
I think emotion is the most sensitive thing.
Yeah.
Because everything that has to do is not because of emotion that somebody wake up, this guy book on me, you got people is gonna kill himself, or somebody jump or gonna commit suicide. It's still emotions now.
It is.
But marriage is full-time work. Then when you start bringing children to this world.
The equation don't extend. It don't extend. When that guy asked the detective why the whole place was looking so messy, you know what she told him? She said, well, other times she just come spend the night and go. So I spent 2 hours before you come cleaning up the house. Now that you are here, you are seeing the real me. That was literally what she told the guy. And the guy was dumbfounded. He didn't know what to say. One funny thing is, people don't understand that, just like you said, when you start living with someone, it is a full-time job. You are seeing their mistakes. You are seeing... A lot of people do not have the patience to permit something as easy as, I use cup and keep it, I do not rinse it. That thing, it just pisses some people off. And then you hold it in. Today you will not talk. Say, okay, maybe I've told her she will change. Tomorrow his toothbrush she will keep. I'll hold it in, she will change. The next day, he will leave his towel on the chair. I'll hold it in, he will change. And then one day, maybe you just come back from work, you are tired, and then he just leaves calm on the bed. He will just
let that.
And everything will just happen. And
I feel that's an error because of lack of communication.
Exactly.
Because I feel like no matter how somebody is getting it wrong, you understand, that communication part is very important. Lack of communication always breeds separation.
True.
You get that?
True.
So when you're not communicating, when you're bottling it up, this is where we're talking about. Why on earth do you feel like you just need to be, we give her one this thing. We're now monitoring her like as if you be serpent. You want to catch your prey.
That's it.
Why don't you just be talking? Then even the day you now probably explode, you'll be talking.
Yeah.
Not the one that you'll be bro. Well,
the lady eventually changed. The lawyer came back home and then he saw her cleaning the house and crying. Now, first, he didn't understand what was happening because he made a lot of efforts, like you said, in trying to communicate. He even brought a timer. You know that there's this clock, a timer they use that has a two-sided timer that they use in counseling, where when you're speaking, you hit the timer. When you're done, the next person, he brought it home for them to use it. And she was pissed. But eventually, she changed. Now, when he met her crying, he asked her why she was crying. And she said she's so used to living on her own that when he moved in, she felt she just needed to keep being herself and not make any efforts to change or make any kind of progressive efforts to do things differently. Now, at the end of the day, the guy told her, I don't need you to change. Remain the person you are, but just make tiny efforts to accommodate me. But people do not see that. I have met a lot of young ladies that says, he wants to change me. I will never change. He wants me. Are you kidding?
I hear all that.
You want to be with a person, but you do not want to accommodate that person.
You're speaking my language. Now, like I told you, while I was coming, I had this conversation with the boot gang.
Yeah.
So he told me that before he got married to his girlfriend, or his girlfriend then, which is his wife now.
Yeah.
They dated for 8 years. There were times when they were on and off. Let me try to establish something what you said. I asked him a question. The on and off time, who was making efforts? Because you know one thing there, have you noticed in a relationship? It's only a relationship when a relationship comes. It's like the two people are doing pride. If I don't call, no call. You understand? One at bed is killing both of them, but they won't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Until probably one I said, I can't take it anymore. That is if the person even does it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to friendship, yes, I think it do happen in friendship, but I think it's more in relationship. It's easy when your friend vex you like, now for you, because that's it. You say, calm down. You understand? You never say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just say this, or you can just you call the guy, how far away they? How far no come up? But you offended the person, no?
Yes, now.
Even the person is getting the scopes. You come. The relationship, everybody's forming.
Yeah, pride.
He told me that he was always making the efforts to reach out to her. I think that, bro, what you did is good, but I think that's the error. Why? Do you know? I feel there's nobody that doesn't have any shortcoming. Everybody has their weakness.
Yeah.
If you see somebody that's willing to accept you for your shortcoming, like this guy accepted that, let me explain to you what he meant by make home for me. Now, I accept you that, okay, this is your type of person. You're a type of person that you're like this. This is your weakness. I accepted you. How do you reciprocate? I met like 20 men. Are you getting me? Do you know I asked 20 of them? I'm not lying to you. This is facts.
Yeah.
Factual. Because at some point I was trying to wonder, why do men have side chicks? Because this kind of person that, whether you believe it or not, this is my thoughts. And the kind of person I believe in the mindset of one man. I don't like all this double this.
Yeah.
So I got that research and I asked questions. 20 men, do you have side chick? I line nuts. Close to 17 to 19 of them told me they have side chicks. Only one came out and said, I beat my chest. I'm not cheating on my wife. Well, when I asked that question, like, okay,
Why?
See what some told me. Some told me that, how can I get married and I come back and my wife is giving me problem? At least I have a girl outside there that I can go and she's giving peace of mind. Some told me that as a man, it's our right, it's our nature. We just need to have them cleansing. That's my right.
That's Solomon.
Seriously, some told me that it's not that like that. That they make sure that our family is being well taken care of, their children, everything. That they must just go out.
Yeah.
Man must work. But this is my point of focus. My point of focus is the ones that complain their wife is giving their wahala. Mind you, some of them are those people that they married women with one. The woman design not to change you.
Yeah.
They still continue. And I haven't figured my voice.
She didn't make efforts to change. They didn't make any efforts to help her to change. They feel like I have options.
Yeah, so what that guy, so you see when this girl keeps saying, oh, it's going to change me. My bro, all those things, all those right they will put in there. When you find me the right person, you will know you're not the problem. Nonsense.
Sometimes you are the actual problem. In fact, you are the beginning and the end of the problem. But you will just keep telling yourself some things so that
I will try to tell yourself to make yourself feel better.
Exactly. Just to make yourself feel better.
That's why I told something that everything is choice. It's choice. I was watching something yesterday. They said discipline over desire. You understand? It's that choice. It's just that choice. I didn't with choice. I didn't with it. There are girls that they don't have that mindset that I'm booking the way I am. Yes, my character is bad.
Yeah.
Thank you for who I am.
For who I am. Wow. On this note, I would like us to round up this particular talk we're having, right? And I would say for myself personally that being single, living with my parents, if I would take a lot of things or something in particular out of what you have said, I accept that it's a choice. I do accept that it's a choice. And the reason is, just like you said, you haven't been dating for up to 4 years. I won't lie to you. I am also almost meeting that 4 years. And I would not say the reason I am single is because people are bad in the entire world. Yes, I've had bad experiences. I've also had good experiences. So some things ended in a very terrible note, while some were just mutual agreements. Let's just walk, and we walked. Right now, trying to focus on other things, I will say yes, it has pushed, like literally on that priority list, it is pushing. If I say I'm focusing on, let's say, career, it pushes marriage to number 2. And then focusing on this, pushes marriage to number 3, focus on this number 4. I won't lie to you. Marriage is not on my top 5 right now. It is not on my top 5. But if it happens, if I stumble on the right person. Now, saying right person is not the person that will accept you for who you are. Just like we have said, the right person, in fact, it is a complex conundrum. Let me just put it like that, of knowing who the right person is.
A mature person, a person that understands the factual, the fact, the reality of what it is to be in a relationship, what it is to be a person, understand that people have defaults.
And people is different.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You get it as in, we are 2 different people. You have your own mindset. How about we come together? How do we raise this work? You understand?
Yeah.
You see this, you call it white, I call it black. We don't need to quarrel.
You can agree to disagree and find what is.
Listen to it. They were cool.
It is white, it is black, but we can use it to do the same thing.
Exactly.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yes, I want to just kind of chip in something.
Yeah.
When you were saying something about your topism, I understand that, just like I said, most times experience is what change.
Yeah.
That's the fact.
Yeah.
Understand? Yes, choice, all that, experience is what change. I feel nobody gets his rights. If first, second, or third time. Some people can get the right, but the second time.
Yeah.
First, but it is hard.
It is.
You understand? Now, I'm saying that because you must focus on career. Still create room for
other people.
Results.
Yeah.
Create room for your give a chance. I'm not saying that they might get the rights. I'm not saying it might be capital. It might go for be another experience, because people come to your life either for a lesson or a lesson.
Yeah.
Go for beyond a lesson.
True.
You understand?
True.
But that is the point. Just like you heard motivational speakers keep talking and telling you, don't give up, keep trying. Somebody doesn't just go 6 packs all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That just gets
put in the work.
You understand? You need to put in the work. So all I'm just trying to just say, message is, it's not easy out there.
Yeah.
I know people watching it might say, oh, this guy just being negative. Talk about, I want to address the fact before I start addressing him. Before I start addressing you. Sorry, addressing the negativity before I start addressing the causative or advantage or whatever.
Yeah.
You understand? You are good out there. You understand? They are. That's where prayer coming. That's where descent coming. That's where experience, what we have seen. The last person you were with, you understand? As in, did you learn from the experience? You understand? When you start seeing red flags, you know where to walk.
Yeah.
What you get my point?
Yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
So I feel like just you make home. Don't just probably limit yourself licensing. It might not be easy because of you have probably decided that okay, this should be, or this is not what you want, or all that you get. But I'm just trying to just say you can work on it. Sometimes they say change is constant, all that, whatever.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but what I've just tried to just say, essence is, in all you do, just stay calm, give everything a balance. It might not be easy, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, cool. Thank you so much. It has been fun and nice and educative talking to you. While we round up this topic, I'll mention one thing and then we're going to go to the final segment. Now, this thing I'm going to say is a lot of people believe in Telemundo and novel kind of love story. While it happens, some of us. The thing is, while we believe in that kind of love story, there is one lesson we forget to pick from it. And the lesson is, when you find these people who fall in love, who spend the rest of their life happily ever after, do you realize that they have found, some of them have either found their purpose in life, or they have a job, or they have some kind of stability? We don't see that. But a lot of us here, we see that love and we want the love. We don't want the work that comes up to that love. So we are not looking at finding stability or working on ourselves. We're looking for who will work on us. And I think that's a very valuable lesson we have to pick out of every single situation. And if we don't pick it, so voila, for who want to enter marriage where every day go they call mother-in-law, father-in-law, me call settle correct. So, okay, so on our final segment, I'm going to go into I am grown but, and then this time around, instead of giving the I am grown but, you answer yes or no, I'm just going to ask you a couple of random questions. You just answer straight up. Don't explain. Yes, no, this, that. So, first question is, how long was your longest relationship?
Come on, one doesn't have been 93 years.
And how long was the shortest?
2 months.
Oh wow, that's actually nice. For me, shortest was 2 weeks.
No, I think my answer was 2 weeks.
Okay, shortest was 2 weeks. Longest was about 6 years. Wow. Yeah, don't ask me. I said no explanation.
Whether or not we here, we don't judge.
Yeah, just here, don't judge. Just.
Ten topic. We listen with them.
Yes.
That's look at.
No, judge me.
6 years.
No judge me. Okay, my next question. When you were still living with your parents, did you ever have this situation where they will ask you, when are you getting married?
My parents don't believe in that one, so.
That's great.
It's in just good book.
Great. You see? Well, our parents do not believe in that, but I will tell you, just 2 weeks ago, my cousin got married, and my mom was like, I hope you catch husband from there.
There you go now.
Yeah, so...
My mom is like, how you doing? You doing okay? You don't chop? Okay. I'm just going to check up on you.
Oh, wow.
If you know, man, okay. Then, yes.
Okay, my next question is, okay, so do your parents monitor or follow you on social media? Do they follow you on social media?
Oh, yes, guy, like, have you been monitoring me?
I am not monitoring.
But my father, of recent, my father is the person that, my father, growing up my father was a disciplinarian. My father is the kind of person that he doesn't believe in anything form. Just book. Now, he's not working anymore. He's a Italian on us.
Yeah.
My father was started following me on WhatsApp. I blocked him. This man started following me on Facebook. I left him here. Anything I post, this man, they always comments. Oh, this one, that one.
Oh, Lord.
And now managed to now unblock this man from WhatsApp. Anything I post is
still policing your status.
The ones I wrote very fast was one day where he started telling me, my friend, I hope you know you're old. You know what you do, boy, you're supposed to be getting married by this time.
Oh Lord.
That's my brain was when my father sent me first post on Instagram. I said no way, it ends here. This man cannot be monitoring my maidens. It's like you don't want to have freedom. Like I left your house for you. You still don't want me to have my pregnancy.
He still followed you.
Still followed me everywhere. Oh, baby.
Well, it's quite funny because there is the way, if I right now, I'm posting on my status. My mom is policing my status. You know how police use thoughts license for somebody in the night? Sometimes I don't, somehow, I'm trying to tell myself that it's not like she's policing my status per se. She's online. very few people her age post on their status. So when I post, it is coming up on her feed like up.
Obviously.
So she'll definitely say it, and she'll definitely comment so that I know that she has seen it.
Their comments are usually, they are cutting to corners.
Thank you.
They don't come directly.
You know it already. You know it already. And at this point, I am going to say thank you so much for your time. It has been nice talking to you, and I hope we can kidnap you again later for future episodes because this has been really, really insightful. Next episode is going to be on something quite more inside the house, the battle of the remote control. We know that the remote control has absolutely nothing to do with the actual remote control of the TV. It is BS for your parents to just be like, give me remote. It is actually you seeing where you actually still have room in the house or you don't. Just like when they will be putting things, old, useless stuff in the house, in your room, using your room as storage unit.
So that happens everywhere.
That is literal interpretation of battle of that remote control. You are either accepting that your parents are in charge of the house totally, that thing of you are still under my roof, or you just find money, gather money, go and rent house outside. Unfortunately, renting house is not only renting. If you're gathering house rent, you're gathering like 2 or 3 times because you must put things inside house. You no go lie down for ground. So it's either that or you humble yourself and stay with your parents small and still battle with that remote control, but with small humility and actually respect. Like one of our former guests said, Mr. Charles Enek. You know Mr. Charles Enek? I'll accept that answer. Like he said, he did say something. He said sometimes you need to show a little bit of doggedness, and he said he doesn't want to call it disrespect, but that is what it should be. Small, so that they will understand that you are also grown. And
Violence.
he suffered violence. And he take it by force. No be me talk now my guest talk. Till then, see you on the next one. Thank you and bye.